show you the next step. Okay, so this part of the backpack is all done. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a strip that's as wide as your opening is going to be. And so for me, that is my opening. So that's going to be big enough for me to fit everything in there. So I'm going to take a strip as wide as this is, and I'm going to make a strip that's going to go all the way around. And so that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have 6 inches. So now I'm going to make a band that's 6 inches wide for as long as the loop all the way around. So I'm going to get started on that. Okay, so right here I have a 6-inch strip, so like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to take my black tape and I'm going to go perpendicular to the direction I did. So I did vertically, now I'm going to do horizontally for the black, and that's just to reinforce everything. So just do that up to about here, and then start your white and just make sure it's all reinforced and all connected so you don't have any weak joints. Okay, so as you guys can see now, I've just finished this. So this is how you check it. You just kind of put it all the way around. Doesn't have to stay there. Just get it on there. Make sure it goes all the way around, because the next step you're going to do is attach it from first the inside, so it's easier to make no sticky than rather attaching it on the inside and then having to deal with it. So right there, as you can see, that's going to be the shell of it. So then it'll be like this, and then the backpack will be like that. Okay, like I said, so now you're going to take a bunch of strips. It's easier to do strips because then you don't have a bunch of overlapping. Kind of fold it in half like this. Just fold it in half, get it in the corner, and just start. It doesn't have to be exact because this is the inside, so not as many people will see it. Just kind of get it in there. Put it right there, get it all along the sides. Get it lined up right there, all of it's even. Then take it and fold it up onto there. So do this around the whole inside of the backpack. The more layers you do, the stronger it will be. Okay, so now I have all of this sealed, and so now what you do is you switch it and you flip it to the outside and you tape all of that all around the edges. Okay, now that you have all of this, the outside sealed, now what you're going to do is you're going to take this part. I'm not going to do this on camera. You're going to take that part and you're going to seal it to the bottom. So you're going to make the form of the backpack like that. So you're going to seal that right now. So as you guys can see, it's starting to come together. I have all the bottom sealed. All of it sealed right there, and then also on the inside it is sealed. So it's all sealed right here, all sealed right here, and then this is already attached. So now what the next step is to take the duct tape and attach it up to here, up to the point where you have your zipper, because then you have to sew that in if you're going to make the backpack. So you're going to figure out where you're going to line the zipper. Bring the duct tape up to there, take it about 2 inches shorter, sew in your zipper, and then we're going to put in the duct tape to seal it all off. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I am sewing in the zipper. So I'm using a sewing awl, so it's meant for leather, so it's meant for thick leather, and so it supports the duct tape really well. And so it's just a little process, and it makes a really nice sew on there. And so I am almost done. I'm over halfway done. I'm almost halfway done with the last part of the zipper. So after I'm done, I'll show you how to add probably the straps. Okay, so now I have everything sewn in right here. So it's all sewn in, everything's there, and then what you do is you take tape and you put it around all of here. and that covers up all of the string from the sewing. So the next part that we do is we cut holes for the straps and make the straps. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to make your strap. And so I pre-made one right here, so the next thing I'm going to do is make another one. Okay, so what I did is I first laid one down, stripped down, all as long as you want. Or what I actually did is I laid it down in about strips of, I don't know, a foot or so. And then the last like 3 inches overlap until you get the desired length that you want for your straps. Once you do that, then you layer it again on you flip it over and you do it again, and then you take one strip on the side, the last like half of it, and you fold it over and you do it on both sides, and just until you get it as strong as you want. So this is I think about 4 layers thick. So now I'm just gonna make my second one, and then I'll be attaching it into the backpack. Okay, so now I have both straps done. They're both about 4 layers thick. And so what you want to do is, here, let me get my old backpack for reference. So now we're going to cut some slits in this backpack, the new backpack that we're making, in these areas. You're going to want one up here, well 2 for each strap, and then one down here. So about 2 or 3 inches up from the bottom, wherever you find it most comfortable for you to on your backpack. So now that we have our length, we're just gonna cut right here, and then we're gonna place it in our new backpack. Okay, so the best way to mark this is, so right about here, to get a highlighter, this is about where I want it. And actually, I take that back. That's gonna be a little too close. So let's have them both right here. So probably about ½ an inch over from where I originally thought. And then, so down here, I want it right about here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife, and I'm just going to put my hand inside so I know I'm not cutting too far out. And I want it cut right about here. Obviously this isn't exact. I mean, it's kind of just go for it. If it's in the wrong area, if you discover it's in the wrong area, just go back, seal all your area up that you cut, and just recut it. It's duct tape, so if you screw up, there is a way that you can fix it because we're making this backpack. And so yeah, so I'll meet you guys back after I'm done with this. Okay, so now what I did here is I took a highlighter, and on both ends of it I took about where I have on my other backpack. Just compare it to how long the straps are on the backpack that you use, and make it as long as you want it. And then after you cut the slits, now you're going to take and feed it to wherever you have that mark. So mine's right there, and this mark is on this side, and so I'm going to make it and put it to there. So make sure you do that on both of them so you don't have one strap that's longer than the other one or shorter than the other one. That makes for a really uncomfortable backpack. Like the previous backpack I made, it's probably less than it's probably about ½ inch difference, and it makes a little bit of a difference, but I don't really mind it because I usually only use one strap. I just kind of hang it over my shoulder. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take, you can make it a different color. I'm going to do it the same color so it kind of blends in a little. So you can get a strip. Now you're going to do this with all these, with all of the pieces on each side. So you'll see what I mean in just a second. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to go like this. So you're going to do this on the other side right here. And then you're also going to do that down here. So you're also going to do it right here. You're going to do it right here. And you're going to do it right here. And that's just the basic way to make it secure. And then you're going to go a few diagonal across this way and this way. And that's just so you can get a really strong connection, because if you see my old backpack, it's 1.5 years old and it is not going to fall apart at the handles or anywhere on this backpack, because these are really, really durable. Okay, one thing that you really want to make sure you do is reinforce any parts of the cuts that you didn't use. So right here, as you can see, my finger popping out a little. That's because my hole went a little bigger than the strap. So what I'm going to do for that is I'm going to take another piece of tape. Just make sure you do this on the inside and out. And this just makes your backpack a lot stronger. Cut another strip. Sorry, it's kind of hard. My workstation's a little crowded. and you're just going to take it and you're going to go like that right over the top of that, and then also do it on the inside. And the more you do, the stronger your backpack is going to be, the more secure it's going to be.